What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Dwayne Rambo, and this is Ohm Improvement. Today we're going to be taking a look at the dang RDA by Ohmboy OC and Twisted Messes. Let's bring it down in closer so we can get a good look at it. So I'm not sure who all got these, but maybe the people that just pre-ordered got it, but he sent some stickers with it, the dang sticker, Ohmboy OC sticker. It's pretty cool. I dig stickers. All right, so here's the RDA, the box it comes in. Not much on the box. So looking inside, got the instructions. Let's take a look at what they got on here. Ohmboy asked me to take a look at it in the video, so that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see what it says here. Haha, sucker, you bought our sale. Now we're rich. As we sail off to a private island in Tahiti, we're reflecting on how this is the most epic RDA in all existence. Twisted Messes has managed to source a 55-gallon drum of sunscreen, while Ohmboy sourced a 55-gallon drum of protein powder. No need to worry about us. We'll probably be okay. However, we have mismanaged our funds. So if you can send some donations to our PayPal, that would really help. And you get your tool that comes with most RDAs these days. I think Geek Vape was the first one I've seen start doing that a few years ago. It comes with a Phillips, a flathead, and the Allen key that you'll be needing for your RDA. To show you how this deck works, you see that groove on the top here, that'll lock in your cap, so your cap can only sit down completely in one position, directly feeding air to your coils. So one grub nut will clamp down both legs of the single coil. Okay, so see that one grub nut there. You can open and close both sides. These clamps are made out of zirconium, and it is a very, very dense metal, and it's a good choice. Zirconium is known for being resistant to corrosion also. Installation of your coils is going to be super easy, user-friendly. You see on the top of the deck here, Twisted Messes and Ohmboy OC. Well, Ohmboy is what he's got on there. On the back of the deck, see the small Twisted Messes logo, the dang logo. Really small, you can see Ohmboy. No company name on the back of here, number 01007. I did pre-order though. Ohmboy OC posted it on his Facebook, and I was all over it. You can see this little marks and stuff on the screws. That was from me. I used this RDA yesterday after I thought I recorded a review of it, and I had no audio, so I dropped it into the ultrasonic cleaner, and here we are again. But the pin looks like it's protruding. It's safe for a hybrid. In fact, I've had it on a hybrid. Moving on to the top cap, see it says dang. It is a standard 810 drip tip, so all your Goon drip tips and most other RDA drip tips will work. It appears to be Ultim on the bottom and Delrin on the top. Don't quote me on that, but it is a low profile drip tip, and I do personally like it. Inside where the 810 seats down in there, it's got the O-ring in there. I like when RDAs do that, much like how the Goon does. Looking inside, you see the concave top of the cap inside there. That's to promote flavor. That's usually a good sign when you look inside an RDA. So, and you can see this is going to layer over these. The bottom is going to close off first, and it'll leave the top. So it'll be just the bottom opened up. I mean, then both opened up, then just the top opened up. So that's how that'll work. You can see the concave area here. Looks well made, it does. The resistance on the O-rings are really nice on here. After using it, you get a little bit of e-liquid on them, and it dials in just perfectly. They did a good job with that. This deck is just absolutely beautiful. So after some time thinking about what I'm going to put in here, as a builder, that's what you do. You think about trying to complement the RDA, the way the RDA is designed. with a build that's going to work well with it. And what I think is going to do very well in here is some 4-core staggered fuse Claptons, 28 gauge and 40 gauge. So let's build. All right, let's see what it's got. Pretty. I've got the top row shut down, just the bottom row right now at 100 watts, 0.10 on the dot. This thing has a really, really deep well. It can hold a hell of a lot of juice. It's good. It has really good flavor from the bottom airflow. Let's switch it over so that only the top is open. Okay, so now only the top is open. I don't like only the top. The way I have my coils positioned is probably why that is. I would imagine if you lifted up the coils a little bit higher, you'd want to use the top. I've got mine pretty low down to the deck, not all the way down on top of the deck. I lifted them up just a little bit. All of it wide open. I'm going to go up to 120 watts. That's not too bad. I think I like the bottom all the way open. Let's leave a little bit of the top open as well and see how that goes. It's tasty, real tasty. Let's open 2 slots on the top, 2 holes on the top. That's my sweet spot. Definitely my sweet spot. 2 holes open on the top, the bottom all the way open. I got it at 120 watts. That's tasty. That is very tasty. Now, best flavor RDA? No. Is it up there? It's pretty good. It's not bad. The reason I bought this is Instagram photos. I'm probably not going to use it a whole lot for the sake of keeping the deck in good shape. But it is a good vape. It definitely is a good vape. Ohmboy OC and Twisted Messes definitely did a good job with the RDA. 2 thumbs up. Let's try it on a tube. It fits nice and flush on the tube, so if you're going to rock this on a tube, a 24 millimeter, perfectly flush on there. No overhang at all. Yeah. That's just 0.10 doing that. That's hitting like a 0.08. So cons, the name. Some people don't like the name. I've seen some comments about it. I don't mind it. I think there's a little humor to it. Ohmboy, he's a funny guy. Twisted Messes, he's kind of quiet and reserved in public, but when you see him on video, especially when he's with Dwayne, he's a little funny too. So why not use the name Dang? Dang it. Dang it. But I absolutely love the look of the RDA. The zirconium that's in there is an odd choice, and I like that. Cost-wise, $65. I got it with the early bird code pre-order, which was a little bit off. I think I paid $58 with shipping, got it here pre-ordered. Pros to it, I would say, finally, something that Twisted Messes did that we can put an 810 drip tip on. Yay. One thing with Twisted Messes RDAs in the past is he's always got proprietary drip tips that are on there. You can't swap them out. And with this one, I think that was Ohmboy OC's doing on here. But again, I could be wrong. There's still more to play around with coil positioning. Now, one con about this thing that I do know is that the coils are up so high, there's very minimum headroom between the deck and the top of the cap. So in comparison, I would say about the same amount of headroom as the Goon LP. So you don't want to go too crazy with hot builds. Yesterday, when I recorded and I built interlocking frame staple aliens, I used 4-ply 0.3 nichrome 90 and then 4-ply 0.3 nichrome 80 with some 28 gauge nichrome 80 frames. It was pretty hot. It was pretty hot. However, that's why I switched over to the 4-core SFCs. They vape a little cooler by nature, the design of the build. The cores themselves aren't butted up against each other. So, you know, the staggers in between them hold them apart from each other ever so slightly, but it kind of cools them off. It's more of a mellow vape. You know, and that's the good thing about knowing how to build all types of different coils, because you can play around like that, play around with coil positioning. The wicking, from watching Ohmboy OC and Twisted Messes talk about it yesterday in their video, he was talking about not dropping the wicks all the way down to the bottom of the deck. I believe he said it's 11 millimeters all the way down. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out a con to say about the thing, but I can't come up with really any bad cons other than it's not going to fit as big of a build in it as you think. I thought I'd be able to fit something a whole lot bigger in it. Now, you don't really want big crazy builds in it, again, because they're going to be too hot. And, you know, unless you like scolding hot, because I like a hot vape. But yesterday with the interlocking frame staple aliens, it was really hot. So coming back to the table here so I can get audio in with this recording, the choice with the 4-core SFCs was the way to go. I'm sure Fused Claptons, they're going to be more mellow. That'll be nice for most people that are going to buy this. You're probably going to go buy a roll of Fused Claptons, wrap it up. You know, I'd probably put like 7 wraps of 26 gauge Fused Claptons in there, and good to go on a regulated mod. So other than that, I really like the RDA. You can look forward to seeing some crazier builds in it on my Instagram. My Instagram is Rambo_78. And yeah. So if you like what you've seen, like the video, subscribe, comment below. Everything helps the channel if you want to see me sticking around here. All the help matters, all the support matters. This is my first video with all the proper equipment. So we'll be doing DIY e-liquid mixing, coil building from beginning to advanced builds, and we'll be doing hardware reviews when I see things that I want and people are asking me to pick it up. I'll pick them up and tell you what I think about them, put them to the test. So, peace out.